Welcome to District Dialogues. I am Marvin Arrington Jr., Fulton County Commissioner, representing District 5. District 5 encompasses the cities of Atlanta, South Fulton, East Point, Union City, and College Park. Some of the great landmarks in District 5 include Zoo Atlanta, the former Fort McPherson, which is now home to Tyler Perry's new movie studio, the Porsche headquarters, Camp Creek Marketplace, and my favorite, the Wolf Creek Amphitheater. During this show, we hope to share information about organizations, initiatives, and resources in District 5 and throughout Fulton County for areas that I champion. So let's get straight to it. I'm a proud member of the Justice and Public Safety Committee for the National Association of Counties, also known as NACO. In our Justice and Public Safety segment, I like to share information from our partners that provide resources and information about justice and public safety. Please meet Michelle Dorton, Domestic Relations of Atlanta Legal Aid Society. Welcome to the show, Michelle.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us, what is Atlanta Legal Aid?
So Atlanta Legal Aid is a nonprofit law firm. We provide free legal services for low-income people in Metro Atlanta.
Awesome. That is a really great thing to do. And so where is the office located, and who do you serve primarily?
Okay, so we have 5 county offices in Metro Atlanta. Our Fulton County office is located downtown on Ellis Street, but we also have offices in DeKalb, Gwinnett, Cobb, and Clayton County. And we have offices in the Children's Healthcare hospitals as well. And we serve low-income people across Metro Atlanta, so that's usually about 150% of the federal poverty guidelines for the most part. So.
Okay. And are there certain types of cases that you will accept or certain ones that you will reject?
Yes. Well, first of all, we don't do any criminal work and we don't do any personal injury work. So we're just civil work, and we prioritize cases that involve safety issues, financial stability, that sort of thing. So we do a range of family law cases like custody, child support, visitation, and we do housing work, landlord-tenant, we do foreclosure defense, we do public benefits, we do bankruptcy work, wills, just anything you can think of in the range of what you would need a lawyer for.
Well, it sounds like you guys are doing a great job. How many people do you all serve on a monthly or annual basis?
So we normally serve about 20,000 people in terms of direct advice and representation across Metro Atlanta. And in addition to that, we have various clinics and community events that we do. So our reach is tens of thousands of people. So.
And what obstacles does a typical client face?
I find that the biggest obstacle that people face is just sort of misinformation or lack of information about what their rights are, how they can access the court system, that sort of thing. So we're grateful for opportunities like this to talk about what we do. And then the other thing that most of our clients have is just lack of resources, so the ability to get to court, get transportation, pay their rent, things like that. So.
And how does Fulton County, support legal aid?
We are so grateful for the support of Fulton County. Fulton County helps to fund some of our programs, and one of them is one that I'm a part of, which is our work through the Family Law Information Center. So we run a free clinic every month to help people give legal advice there, and we also staff appointments at the Fulton County Courthouse to help people who don't have lawyers and can't afford lawyers get the advice they need so they can, move their cases forward.
Well, that is awesome. Truly thankful to you for all the great work that you and everyone is doing. So what made you want to work for Legal Aid?
Oh, I love working there. I just appreciate the opportunity to work with the amazing clients here in Fulton County and do sort of, complex, high-level legal work with my colleagues and help people problem solve their issues. A lot of times people think there's no answer to what they have, but they come to us and we can figure it out and help them resolve their issues.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for all the great work that you do. As an attorney myself, I know It can be a thankless
Oh,
job,
yes.
and that you have to put in a lot of long hours. But very thankful for all that you and your colleagues at Legal Aid are doing for Fulton County.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on the show today.
Okay.
We'll be right back with our D5 Spotlight. Stay with us. Welcome back. In our D5 Spotlight, we recognize individuals and organizations who are striving to empower our communities and our county. Our next guest is Natalie Kaiser, Senior Associate, Community Economic Development and Neighborhood Transformation of the Annie E. Casey Foundation. Welcome to the show, Natalie.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Why did the Annie E. Casey Foundation choose to work in Atlanta?
The foundation has a special commitment in Atlanta and Baltimore for child and family well-being at the community level. We have a special focus in Atlanta on 6 neighborhoods known as Neighborhood Planning Unit V on the southwest side of Atlanta, where the data shows that families face some really tough challenges. In Atlanta, for a long time, there has been, through institutional and systemic policies, a neglect of predominantly African American communities, leaving them out of educational and economic opportunities. And we've seen this in the communities that we work in. And this has resulted in a disproportionately high poverty and unemployment rate in these communities. And so the foundation focuses in Neighborhood Planning Unit V to try to address these challenges through providing safe and affordable housing, encouraging jobs that pay a living wage and have career tracks, and improving educational opportunities.
So, what other challenges does the city face?
Yes, we've done research, and our research shows that due to chronic disinvestment and a history of racist policies, that people of color in Atlanta face some serious inequities. For example, the data shows that in Atlanta, while the unemployment rate overall is low, the unemployment rate for African American households is 5 times that of their white counterparts, and the income level for African American households is 1/3 that of their white counterparts. Specifically, an African American family in Atlanta, the median is $29,000, whereas for a white household, it's closer to $87,000. And we also know that while the good news is that in recent years, the children living in high poverty neighborhoods, the percentage has decreased overall, but it's very disproportionate in that 76% of African American children have to live in high poverty neighborhoods, while only 6% of white children grow up in that circumstance. And as you can imagine, that has a very serious impact on long-term outcomes. And we also know that that homeownership in our country has been a very important path to wealth building. But in Atlanta, while 57% of white households own homes, only 32% of African American families do. And that was the impact of the foreclosure crisis that was so hard in Atlanta also had a disproportionate impact on that ownership rate for African American families.
Well, thank you. Now, how does the Casey Foundation partner with others to address these challenges?
Yes, I would be happy to do that. In the neighborhoods that we focus on, we try to work with community-based organizations to support them in engaging community members. We work on neighborhood revitalization. We try to improve early childhood education quality and education opportunities for children and youth. And we also encourage economic investment and economic opportunity. And currently a really important project we have in that regard, at least we think it's important, is the Pittsburgh Yards development, which is at 352 University Avenue, just off the 7585 exit. And I would love to tell you more about that project. We're really hoping it will be a catalyst for change in the surrounding communities.
Why did Casey undertake the development of a project like the Pittsburgh Yards?
Yes, the Pittsburgh Yards project is it's a mixed-use project, and we our intention is that it will be not just a commercial anchor, but a community anchor and a job generator for the surrounding areas. As I said, these areas have experienced chronic disinvestment, and including the mortgage fraud during the foreclosure crisis. And residents are really eager to see economic activity, but they're also very worried that economic activity and new services and new job opportunities might come with displacement. It's a serious concern of residents. And so with our Pittsburgh Yards, by trying to do development differently, we hope to help residents build their incomes and economic wherewithal to be able to stay and benefit as the neighborhoods as the economic opportunity in the surrounding neighborhoods improves.
Thank you. So, what makes Pittsburgh Yards different than other redevelopment projects?
So it's a good question. We're really designing the project very intentionally with the purpose of benefiting residents. It's the only reason that a foundation is involved in a major economic development project like this. And we're doing our work with and alongside residents. So we are working with an array of workforce development partners to try and prepare residents right now for the construction jobs that are occurring as the site is redeveloped, but in the long-term future for the more permanent jobs that will be there, so that there's a pipeline prepared over the years ahead as businesses locate at the site and bring strong jobs. And we're also working with business development support organizations to try to prepare local businesses that are led by people of color and female-led businesses to benefit from the site, both in terms of subcontracting and vendor opportunities and supply opportunities, and as tenants potentially at the site. And we also see the place that we're creating as a place where community members can hold events and activities and host workshops, and other organizations can come in and engage with the community with a variety of types of programming, whether that be recreational or youth apprenticeships and internships. So we're looking forward to working with many partners in the years ahead to be sure that we do development differently and that residents truly benefit.
How can our audience stay connected with you and the Annie Casey Foundation?
So we have a monthly community engagement meetings, which is sort of our hub for community engagement, the second Thursday of every month at 6:15 p.m. right now at Pittman Park. But once the site is developed, they'll be on site at the location. Then we have a number of working groups, a working group on how to best use the green space at the site, on how to bring a community farmers market to the site, on naming various aspects of the site, designing the public art installations. And so residents are involved in those working groups, and anyone can join in them. We also do educational tours where we take residents to look at other development projects and think about how they can bring those practices back to the site. And we hold focus groups with entrepreneurs and others. So those opportunities are on our website, and you can sign up on our website to join the distribution list to get direct notifications. So it's www.pittsburghyards.com. But you're also just welcome to come to one of the monthly community update meetings on the second Thursday of the month, and get engaged there and sign up there.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Stay with us, everyone. We have a special guest in our art segment, so come on back. I'm the proud executive sponsor of Arts and Culture for Fulton County. I also serve on the Atlanta-Fulton County Recreation Authority and the Arts Commission for the National Association of Counties, or NACO. In our art segment, I like to highlight arts and culture organizations and programs in Fulton County. Today, please meet Nairobi Moss, Operations Director of Arts Exchange. Welcome to the show, Nairobi.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about Arts Exchange and what services it provides as a community and cultural center.
The Arts Exchange is a place where the arts and the community come together to not only have immersive artistic experiences, but to also look at how the arts is an expression of community. We're based in East Point, and we provide not only community cultural experiences through art showings and theater experiences and dance classes and a community garden, but we have a whole host of innovative experiences where the community can use arts as a way to share their voices, but also learn a little bit more about themselves and about art in general. We use art as a way to be able to not only help people learn more about themselves, but also to be able to learn more about other people in the community.
Well, thank you. What makes the Arts Exchange unique from other arts programs in Atlanta?
What was very important for us at the Arts Exchange was to be a part of a community. When we got to East Point, the reason why we selected the building that we selected is because it was surrounded by community. We wanted to make sure that we weren't just an arts program that was set aside, but we wanted to be an arts program that not only engaged and involved the community, but also used the community to inform the programs that we provide, the services that we offer. We also wanted to be a place where the community could come and hold their own events, or if they were artists and musicians, where they could come and display their work and have a place that there were other artists that could help them develop. We look at arts as a holistic experience and not just something that you go to a gallery to look at or something that you go to a theater to look at, but how do we use art as a way by which to engage the community and to change not only the community outlook, but community functions, and also how we take care of each other and how we grow as a community.
So, how does the Arts Exchange intersect the community, the arts, and social justice?
The Arts Exchange services two populations. We service artists, their development, their growth, their producing work, their notoriety and sustainability in the community. But we also service the community. And we make sure that those artists do not just produce art for the sake of art, but also look at how their art impacts the community, how it informs conversations around social justice and civic engagement. So when we start talking about the intersection, it's an exchange because it not only provides an opportunity for artists to dialogue and exchange information and resources amongst themselves, but it also provides an opportunity for artists to be able to reach out into the community and dialogue and have conversations with the community and vice versa. And as we exchange not only information, not only services, not only our offerings, we look at the places where we help each other grow, where we elevate our community, and where we save our lives and impact ourselves.
Sounds like you guys are doing great work at Arts Exchange. Tell us what's next for Arts Exchange?
Oh, there's so much going on right now at the Arts Exchange. We have a series of monthly classes that the community is welcome to for free or low cost. We provide music classes, djembe classes, free guitar classes for children. We have yoga and tai chi and qigong. We also have a community garden that is open to the community. We have art projects, art installations. One of our biggest things we're really proud of is not only our Sinclair Gallery, which displays beautiful local artists, but we also have literacy programs where we have artist talks, where we have artists come in and have conversations and dialogue with the community. We have a host of theater programs coming and musical programs. We have a full-fledged recording studio where members of the community can come and record songs and do voiceover work. So when we say that we are a multidisciplinary arts organization, everything from visual arts to theater to dance to music, we provide a space for the community's voices to be amplified through all of the arts experiences and not just through one.
So, how can artists that are interested get involved with Arts Exchange?
Visit us. We are located in East Point. You can find us on the web at www.artsexchange.org and come volunteer. Come to our free classes, come to our workshops, come to Scrabble night. We have open mic nights. There's so many opportunities for artists to get involved, from our social justice work to being able to teach different classes. So come out and visit us, and we'd love to have you.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
When we come back, our Did You Know segment. Stay with us. As we close out today's show, we like to provide information about Fulton County services in our Did You Know segment. Please meet Kenya Johnson, Chief Deputy Solicitor General.
Thank you, Commissioner. Are you or a loved one looking for a better job? Did you know the Fulton County Solicitor General Keith Gamage, the Georgia Justice Project, and the Metro Atlanta Chamber are hosting the Opportunity Atlanta Job and Resource Fair, where over 30 employers are looking to fill over 700 jobs right here in Fulton County. On Wednesday, August 14th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Impact Church on Sylvan Road in East Point. FedEx, Bank of America, Coca-Cola, UPS, and Kaiser Permanente are just some of the participating employers that will be on hand for on-the-spot interviews. That's right, jobs on the spot. Register today at opportunityatl.org and receive free resume review and interview coaching, a professional attire closet, and mobile computer labs for the chance at a better job and a better future. That's Wednesday, August 14th from 9 to 3 at Impact Church. This collaboration is brought to you by Jobs Over Jails, a program of the DeKalb County, Clayton County, Douglas County, and Fulton County Solicitor's Offices.
Thanks, Kenya. As we wrap up today's show, I'd like to invite you to stay connected with our office. You can reach us by phone, email, website, and through our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching District Dialogues. I'll see you next time.